Hi everybody, it's Chloe Hollis here, back with a season 2 of What a Day Radio, where I kind of just talk about my day, Usually my days are full of excitement and I have lots to share. So if you want to hear about my day and all of its exciting things and things that I think about, I kind of write them down and then I tell you guys so that, you can hear about it and you can be like, oh, Chloe, that's so relatable. And I'll be like, oh, I know, that's what I'm sharing. And so today was a long day. I was like, I'm going to get home and I'm going to record this for y'all. And, I'm not going to have much to do, not much to say. And here I am at 10:38 p.m. I'm exhausted. Okay, so last night I didn't realize I do this thing called Young Life. And it's kind of like your grade, most high schools do it, but your grade, they will kind of meet, before school or, after school and talk about God, but it's, focused for teens, so it's not, you go to church and you're kind of I don't really know what the pastor's talking about, but, I have to go because my parents are making me go. No, Young Life is church for teens, and it's a really good way to learn more about God and enjoy it at the same time and be with your friends and people you love. Anyways, so I didn't realize that we had a Young Life meeting this morning until last night. I was like, ugh, and it was at 7:15. It's okay, so that means I'll probably have to wake up at 6:30. I usually wake up at 6:45, 6:50, and I was like, okay, it's not gonna be that bad. So I set my alarm for 6:30 instead of 6:45, and of course, guess what happens? I sleep through it. Or no, I didn't sleep through it. I woke up and I turned it off, and I didn't wake up. And my mom came in my room at 7. She was like, Chloe, get up. You have to be Young Life. I was like, oh my God. And it was picture day. So I was like, yeah, and I'm going to have enough time to fix my hair and do my makeup. You know what I mean? And of course, I wake up at 7, have to be at Buffalo Grill for Young Life at 7:15 and do my hair and do my makeup and put on my formal uniform and just everything like that. And of course, I take my pictures in 7th period, which is my English class. So I was like, oh, look at that. Would you just look at that? My day's already starting great. So I wake up at 7:15. I'm rushing, go brush my teeth, get dressed really fast, do my hair really fast, leave at 7:10. And I'm okay, we gotta go. So I grab my crutches in my backpack, and I brought a little bag. So I put my straightener and my makeup in it. So I was okay, I'm taking the 7th period. I'm not gonna go 8 hours and try and still look good for my pictures. So I packed everything into my bag and get to Buffalo Grill only 5 minutes late, 7 minutes late. So I was it's fine. We hadn't started talking, whatever. So I get there, and I'm not a breakfast person, so I don't eat breakfast. So I kind of just got a fruit bowl, and I just had some fruit. And we get there, and our Young Life leader's late, and I was okay, it's fine. She gets there at 7:30. I was oh, it's fine, traffic, whatever, might have woken up late, whatever, I get it, it's early. I was late too. So she gets there, and she was just hey, how's school? And it wasn't even a discussion about Young Life. It was just kind of a breakfast, and I was that's fun, love y'all, good to see you, But it was we could have done this after school where I didn't have to wake up at 6:30. But it's fine. But so no, we're sophomores, so nobody can really drive yet. So we had our Young Life leader, who has 5-seater, and then we have Sadie Butler. She's 16 and she can drive, and she has a 7-seater. And there were maybe 20 people who went to the meeting this morning, and I was how's this gonna work? So 10 people packed into Lexi's, she's our Young Life leader, her car, and then the other 10 packed into Sadie's car, and we were just completely smushed. I had just thrown my stuff in the trunk, And then good thing it, like, wasn't too far. Like, Buffalo Grove isn't too far from Episcopal, so it was only, like, a 3-minute drive or something. But, like, when we were pulling in, like, people were, like, we like, saw people, and they were, like, giving us, they were like, how many people are in this car? And we all got out, and, like, all 10 of us got out, because she let us out before we went to the garage. And, of course, I go to the trunk to open it and get my backpack out, and the trunk wouldn't open. And I was like, okay, like, unlock the trunk. And she was like, it's open. I was like, it's not open, like, it's not opening. And so she just drives away. I was like, I need my backpack. And we get to school at 7:55 too. So, like, class was starting. So I go to my history class, and I'm like, I, like, don't have my backpack. So I'm walking up. I didn't have my backpack, didn't have my little, like, bag with my straightener or anything. I was like, Sadie, like, I need my bag. And so I go to history class. He's like, okay, guys, so get out your computers. We're going to do an activity. I was like, yeah, so, like, see, the thing is that I don't have my backpack at the moment. And then here comes Sadie. She walks in, brings my backpack. I was like, oh, thank you so much. So, yeah, so this was all in the span of maybe 2 hours. And so I was already like, oh, this day. But anyways, I was having a good time. Like, I wasn't too stressed about anything. But anyways, so I go through my day. I'm like, walking outside from my classes, my hair's just getting more frizzy and more frizzy and more frizzy and more frizzy. And then finally, we get to 7th period, and I was like, okay, I have to go straighten my hair. So I went to the bathroom, and it's so weird. Half these bathrooms around this school do not have outlets in them. I was like, that's crazy. Like, the girls' locker room, like, the big girls' locker room in the gym, does not have a single outlet in there. Like, that's insane. How are you gonna have, like, a bathroom or, like, a locker room without an outlet? And I remember one time last year before Advent Chapel, we had basketball practice, and obviously we sweat a lot, and we were going to chapel, so I washed my hair, and I was like, well, I can't go. And it was cold outside too, because it was in December. I was like, well, I don't want to get sick, and I don't want to go outside or go into chapel with my hair wet. So I sat outside and I blow dried my hair, because there's no blow dryer in the locker room. So I literally was in the hallway blow drying my hair, and that was just really embarrassing. I was a freshman, so people were like, oh, you're a freshman, like, what are you doing? Like, that's so embarrassing. Like, did I get out? Whatever. Anyways, we're past that. But so I had to go find a bathroom that had an outlet in it. Anyways, found one, did my makeup, whatever, took pictures, everything was fine. So, and then I went to the football game or the boys' JV football game, because that's my field report for this week, me and Andrew's. And so I was like, yeah, like, I'll get the B-roll, like, you just, like, play, whatever, don't even worry about it, like, I got it, because he plays. So I went, and I was like, okay, like, what time's the game at? He's like, 6. I was like, you're kidding, right? So school got out at 3:15. I was like, what am I supposed to do? So I was starving. And the store closed at 4, and I was like, what am I supposed to do? So I asked everybody I knew who could drive, and my brother left. He left school at 3:15 because he had something to do. And so I was like, I don't want to DoorDash. Like, DoorDash is so expensive, and, like, you're not used to DoorDash here. So I asked literally everyone I knew who can drive to take me. And I finally got Shaquille, the junior, to take me and Ariana to KEHS to go eat some food. Like, after 20 minutes of convincing, we finally got food, and we just sat there and we ate, and we had a good time. We laughed and joked, whatever. Me, Shaquille, Justin, Deshaun, and Rome and Ariana, we just ate and talked and whatever. And then we came back to school, and I was like, okay, like, I'm ready, I'm gonna go, record, whatever. Not my first rodeo, but it was really fun. It was really, really fun, and they won, which was so good, and they're really good. I don't know much about football, but I know how to read a scoreboard, and we clearly won, blew them out. So, not we. You know what? That's something I hate, because when people are like, when I play, and, like, somebody's, like, asking, like, hey, like, did y'all, or, like, somebody, like, asked my mom, like, did Chloe win her game? She's like, yeah, we won. Like, no, it's not we, it's me. Like, you did not play. So I was just a hypocrite, and I said we, but I meant they, as an Episcopal. Episcopal won. So, it was really fun to watch, and I had a good time, and I got a lot of really good B-roll. But my phone died. Because there's no outlets in the locker room, so I couldn't do that. And the outlet outside the locker room wasn't working, and so I was just like, ugh, whatever, hopefully it'll last. And then Ariana's phone died, so I used Vivian's phone, which was good that she was there, because I could, like, you know, get it. But I'll have to get her to airdrop it to me tomorrow. But anyways, I had a really good time. And I usually hate football games, like, hate them. Like, the varsity ones are fun just because of the atmosphere, but I usually, like, hate going to them because I hate the outside. It's disgusting. You get all sweaty and gross and whatever. But it was fun, and I liked watching it. And I really like being up close, too, because from the stands, it's really hard to see anything. So I'm thinking next year I want to be a student trainer because it's, like, fun, and you get to be on the field and, like, whatnot. But, yeah, that was my day. I got home at, like, I had to take Ariana home. So I didn't get home until, like, 9. And then I went and took a shower, did the do. Wait, that sounded really weird, but, like, you know, did the whole thing, like, took a shower, whatever. Got all clean. And now I'm doing this, and I don't know what other homework I have, but I'm exhausted, and I just want to go to sleep. Even though it's only 10:49. But I think I'm just going to go to sleep, and my little doggy is laying in my spot on my bed. I have a spot, like, I sleep on the right side, and he knows that he's supposed to sleep on the left side, but he's currently on the right side, so I'm going to have to push him over a little bit. But anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed my little daily walkthrough. Usually my days aren't this hectic, but today was, but it's okay, because I live my life, and it's very fun, and it always keeps me on my toes. So I had a great time talking with y'all, and I hope you tune in next time. Bye, guys.